Hey, I'm Matty boy. I'm over here chatting with the man Staxx. It's an honor to be on a platform that's got integrity like this man does, man. I'm happy he reached out and I'm glad I'm here chatting with the man.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Matty boy. What's up, man?
Man, how you doing, Bill?
I'm doing great. Thank you for taking the time to come on my show. I appreciate it.
God, I feel like I've been procrastinating.
Yeah, a lot of people were telling me, get this guy on your show, man. He's a good interview.
Yeah, I feel like, man, I've been tapped out lately, bro. I've been going all over the place just trying to get this music going, man. So I know it's been hit and miss.
It's good, though, being busy with doing what you love, right?
Man, bro, it's a blessing, man. I love it. I wouldn't rather be doing anything else. I know that.
How'd you get into the music?
Man, I was kind of like raised in a house that loved music. You know what I mean? Like my mom, my dad, we was the household, bro, that like from the time we woke up to the time we went to bed, somebody had music playing in the cars. Everywhere we went, the music would be blaring, and I just felt like music was a part of our life, man. And my brother and I grew up on hip hop, and at one point when I was in state prison, my brother reached out to me. My brother had got a job at a refinery in Rodeo, and he was working down like on the docks, so there was like a lot of downtime or whatever. So he started writing music, and then when I came home in 2001, we went to a studio. We recorded one song, and I just couldn't rap on beat, bro. So like the passion for music has always been there, but like I didn't think I could rap to a beat. So like the thought of having to have somebody punch me in on every bar kind of like threw me off. So, but I was caught up in the damn street life so tough. I don't think that even if I could have rapped to a beat that it would have stopped me from going down the path I was going. But I left Arizona and I went to Wisconsin for the drug program when I was in the feds. And my last couple years, bro, I just wrote every day. And I came home, I had a couple kids, and then at some point I told my brother, I was like, man, bro, I just want to start making music, because I had like manila envelopes full of shit that I had wrote, bro, and I was like, man, I want to try to do something with this. And
were you rapping in prison?
Nah.
Like, were you rapping and people knew you rapped or no?
Nah. No, they just knew that I wrote, because it was more like a spoken word. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, they knew that I had a passion for rap music. So, but I couldn't rap to a beat. So it was like the only thing that I could do was like write poetry, bro. And I knew it was like I would tell my brother and my cousin, I was like, bro, I just feel like one day when I get home, I could have somebody help me put all this stuff that I wrote into music, you know, because I felt like I had a lot of shit to say.
What state were you born in?
California.
Your early life, were you getting in trouble?
Oh, my entire life. So like my father was a convict. My father came home in 1976. He met my mom. I was born in 77. My father tried to work and like live a normal life for a little while. But bro, like my dad didn't have the character to work, bro. I know that sounds crazy, but he was like the ultimate alpha male, bro. Like that fool, his demeanor and his actions remind me a lot of Mike Tyson, bro. Like the fool could be calm, cool, and collect 1 minute, but the next minute, bro, he's flying off the hinges into a state of madness, bro. So he ended up in the game. Back then it was so and my mom was right there with him, bro. So it was all we were exposed to, bro. We never seen nobody go to work. We never seen people even talk about work. It was just, we got to see the fruits from our family's labor, bro, like the big Christmases and our parents taking us on vacations. And then at some point, bro, it was like me and my brother caught on, and my mom and my dad split, and me and my brother were it's like we took advantage of that shit, bro, and just started following. And we wanted to be like our dad too, bro. So at some point, me and my brother were in the backyard. My mom had the ferrets. She always like had ferrets when we was growing up. Our ferret died, so we was in the backyard burying this ferret. She came out on the back deck and told us, "Hey, come in here. Your dad's on TV." So we run in the house, and it was like a little documentary about my father's crime, because they was robbing like gas stations and liquor stores, and in the midst of a robbery, somebody got murdered. My dad and his brother and their other two co-defendants. I think their co-defendants got the death penalty, but I think they're all out. They all ended up getting out. But so me and my brother are watching this, bro, and it's like, holy, we're probably 11 and 12 years old, so we're already seeing how people are around my dad and how they treat our dad. So we just became infatuated with the quality of person my dad was, and the respect that people gave my dad. And so when my dad was around, no, bro, I feel like me and my brother were too scared to do anything crazy. So once my mom and my dad split, it's like we went we went hard, bro. I started snorting, selling, and then like in between my 8th and ninth grade school year, I started smoking. So like at the beginning of my life, bro, from 13, 14 to 20 years old, I was like heavy into drugs, bro. I was a fiend, man. And when I went to state prison and my mind cleared up, bro, I hated the person that I was, bro. So it was I don't know, I dwelled on it. I feel like uh it was a blessing though, because I never went back to being a junkie ever since. I was like a prideful person, and all that shit that I was doing when I was on, bro, just it bothered me. But even while I was selling, bro, I was running around with all the people that were like I had a partner that was cooking a lot of, bro, back when I was growing up, and I started hanging around with him. So I was cooking with this fool, and we were both addicts, but it was like this fool had the big homes, the nice cars, so we was never out of. So, but yeah, I grew up in that lifestyle, bro. It was like obviously I don't think my mom liked the fact that I was a addict, bro, but like the reputation I had in the streets, I feel like in some crazy way, because my mom was caught up in the game, bro. You know what I mean? My mom got caught up in a huge RICO trial from cats in prison. So she was caught up in that lifestyle. And I mean, she was a girl from Crockett, California, bro, a little CNA sugar town. Met my father, who was a gangster like a mother, bro. My dad was just, I can't say it enough, dude. My dad was the man, bro. So my mom got involved with my father, and I feel like he got her all caught up in that lifestyle. And like, I don't think people understand, when you're caught up in that lifestyle, bro, it's easy for what's right and wrong, the lines to be blurred. You know what I mean? Like, as a father, I be looking at my kids, and it's just like I don't understand their way of thinking at times, but I just blame it being caught up in the fast life, bro. But
Yeah, if you were still caught up in that fast life, you wouldn't see
exactly.
if with your kids, you wouldn't see that,
Yeah, see how detrimental it is to
Yeah.
and bro, like honestly, even though I was not a meth head, when I came home from state prison, I was drinking all the time. I was popping pills, so like my mind never had the opportunity to think clearly, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, after I got out of the feds this time, it was like the longest that I had ever been sober. So like my way of thinking, the way we was raised, bro. Honestly, I think I was probably 38, 39 years old before, because I came home And my brother was like, bro, the way we were raised wasn't normal. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, and it just kind of resonated. And then we was at my sister's house one day for like a Christmas party or something. And my nieces are running around, bro. They're 14, 15 years old. And like the innocence of them just like blew me away, bro. I was like, man, at their age, I was in and out of juvenile hall. I was cooking, smoking, running around with weapons. It was just it was like, wow, bro, what in the kind of upbringing did we really go through? So yeah, I think that I was like blind to it for the majority of my life. Unlike my brother, I think my brother kind of was like bothered by the whole thing, you know, because like in our town, in our school, people's parents didn't want their kids coming to our house because they knew what our parents were doing. Like I was naive to it, bro. Like it didn't, all that didn't sink in, or I didn't think about it, or I don't know what the situation was, but I say that to say once I came home from the feds, bro, and like I was home for an extended period of time, like long enough to start seeing like how even prison affected me, or how my father's like how my father dealt with people. You know, there was no give. It was either one thing or the other, and it was like I feel like those kind of ways of relationships even carried into my relationships with my women. You know what I mean? It was like if they fuck up, it's like get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not tolerating this. You know what I mean? Whatever. Instead of learning how to build relationships and shit. But
What was your first time going to prison, and what was it for?